Hi, and welcome to Star Lighthouse. I'm Prashant, and this is weekly reading for Sun, Moon, Venus rising in Virgo. This is a general read, so I suggest you take all the messages that resonate with you and leave everything else behind. And if this reading does connect with you, there is an extended to it. The link for that extension is below in the description box. So Virgo, how are you doing? How was your Thanksgiving if you were celebrating one? Hope you were able to connect with your family and friends. Share some gratitude for this year. That you were able to get through this year. Hope you were able to find some family time, even if it was virtually. Alright, Virgo. Let's focus on the thought, the feeling, the question that brought you to this reading. Let's focus on that. Take a deep breath. And with that breath, release everything else. Focus on that thought. And let's see what's going on with you. Ace of Chalices, finding self-love, self-trust. Blocked by Moon, fear, mystery. Past situations. Nine of Pentacles. So it's like you're reaching personal milestones for success. But there's some sort of fear right now in this moment. Mind's ambition. Nine of Chalices. It's like floating in the air like a ballerina. Heart's desire. Ace of Pentacles. And potential and like future situations. Queen of Wands. That's what I was thinking this is going towards. I think you had previously reached a lot of financial state, like not of abundant financial security like that a Ten of Pentacles provides, but in a way you have reached some sort of personal happiness milestones, but now you're realizing that your happiness, like this personal happiness, lies in more creative projects that you previously ignoring. You might have been previously like more occupied with opportunities, situations that bring you more and more secure success, like pre-known success, that if you keep like doing these by the book things, you would find this by the book success. Now you're understanding that it's like you're doing that, you're finding you're finding a lot of personal luxury and you are able to get some happiness out of it, but that contentment, when you feel that you did like something really amazing for yourself, like your inner expression seemingly comes out without any doubt. Queen of Wands is like a very creative power. It's like it controls its own inner animal, the strength, the power of an animal, and on the other side it wields this wand with a creation, and then you can swoop it around, use the entire power of that lion to make things into reality. It's like Narnia, that kind of feeling that everything can creatively manifest it as like it's you are in Narnia. And that's where it's like you're moving towards that. Ace of Pentacles points towards the start of that project, start of that situation, start of first step towards that next Narnia like abundance. So now what's blocking you is your own fear. It's your own fear to be able to take this jump, to able to move from that previous secure, luxurious pentacle space into, can we do this thing Narnia like situation? Can we make things like come into reality out of magic? To move towards a place where you find happiness and contentment, and that the feeling of it doesn't come out of like too much exerted effort, too much effort that makes you even a nine of pentacles looking downwards with fatigue, as if you're so tired getting to this situation, and yet you have not even reached to like 10 of pentacles, like the stable phase of life, and then you can grow further into queen and king. So you haven't reached there. Even while reaching this nine of pentacles, you're fatigued, and your mind is hoping for this freedom, for you to float in the air like a ballerina, like float like a bird. So that hope to move, float, is being blocked by your own fear and lack of self-trust. This fear and lack of self-trust need to be removed. Let's see suggested advice. Five of Wands, pointing towards inner conflict. And context for this advice, Magician. Not being able to fully trust yourself. Again, pointing towards that hopes and fears. Two of Coins, finding opportunities to grow. Take this Ace of Pentacles towards two of like more opportunities, Two of Pentacles, and potential outcome. Three of Chalices. So you'll find the help you need. You'll find the help you need whenever when you're rightfully seeking it. It's like that Narnia like feeling where whenever you need that help, it would show up for you. But meanwhile, you are going through this conflict where you seemingly not able to believe that you have this magical power within yourself. And how truly this card fits when I previously talked about Narnia, it's like, this is a magical place. The only thing that's blocking for you to see the magic is your own inhibitions, your own perceptions. And that own inhibition and own perception is making you stop from moving into this new space. Moving into this Ace of Pentacles space where you can bring in whatever abundance you want. So what will it take for you to start believing this Queen of Wands lies within you? What will it take for you to master your own strength, like this line in the background? Manifest and use a magical wand to manifest that, use that strength and manifest magic into reality. What would it take for you to understand and connect your feelings and master that fear? How about you start with some like the to-do list, or if not even just to-do list, it's basically, if you're so worried about leaving behind the old, which provide you a secure luxury, and moving towards this magical Narnia, what you need to do is maybe go into, like, it seemingly seems like you are blocking your own dreams. You're blocking these people, like the help that wants to show up, because you don't believe in it. Like, this help can show up, this magical help can show up. If you because you don't believe in it, it doesn't show up. Like, in your mind, doesn't show up because you cannot perceive it, and that's why you're not able to make that floating jump to the other side. So write down, I would say literally suggest, write down like, and I think your fear should also probably be giving you like not really nightmares, like, but uncomfortable dreams. In sense, like, their dreams might be trying to tell you that you need to do something, and it's like you have a restless sleep. That's what it is. It feels like you have a restless sleep where you're constantly in this, should I do this, should I not do it, should I do this, should I not do it, and then you're juggling all these thoughts inside your head. That's where it's like even this two of coins pointing towards two different situations. Either this luxurious but fatigued abundance, where you're still not there, where you actually really want to be as a successful person, or you move towards this magical place where you can just keep floating around in this magical garden. So you're juggling between those two thoughts. There's like conflict in your mind, creating restless sleep. I would truly suggest write your thoughts down as to what makes you think that moving towards this, or leaving behind the old and moving towards this new magical place, is stopping you from going there. And if it's literally fear of, like, if it's literally that you don't believe in magic, then yes, definitely don't go there. If you don't believe in magic, then being in a magical Narnia would not really help you. But if you do believe in it, then start understanding what makes you believe in it. Because that understanding would give you more confidence and more clues to more, like, it will start making you understand to look for what clues and things in the situation. Because there's a reason that you believe in magic. It's being blocked right now. There's your own inner conflict that's blocking your own inner magician. You cannot perform magic until you believe in it. You cannot create an illusion until you really know how to, like, until you know and you have mastered your art. So until then you cannot create an illusion. And without an illusion, things cannot magically show up. So now if you believe in magic, then that's where you keep continuing and start thinking why you're doing that. What makes you feel that you're unique or you have magical powers? What makes you special? What makes you different? And understanding of that, why you believe in that, understanding of that will start making your mind to look for more clues, more feedback, more reassurance to that idea. Once it starts looking for more similar clues, once you start finding more reassurances, you will start regenerating a heavy belief in yourself. And then, like how this magician has seemingly created that tree in that unseeded pot. It's like you would create things out of thin air, but you have to start believing in that situation. So now, if you still believe, like if you believe in magic and now you don't know your inner magician, then there's something that really blocking your, like there's an inner conflict that's blocking that movement. And that inner conflict might have been coming from your daily rationale, that daily logic that you don't see magic in real life. So that's true, yeah, that's why you have to shift your perception. It's like it's what I'm trying to think of. It's like at some point science was thought of as magic and witchcraft back in, like, before Renaissance, like somewhere medieval eras, like science by itself was thought of as magic and witchcraft. It's understanding your own unique ability and what makes it unique. There is a science behind it, there's data behind it. You just have to get to that data and understand that. Now, analyzing yourself and understanding your own data and creating that process, that's where you have to start getting towards. And the only way you can do that is leaving behind the old. It's not like you can, there's no way you can float like a ballerina if you have one like planted in the past and the other one trying to go towards the future. One has to be in the air, the other one has to be floating. So to get there, you have to really leave behind the old and literally start believing in this magic. What could be stopping you from believing in magic could also be your social settings, your family settings, your peer settings. They would be possible people who don't even understand it. They don't even understand the science behind basic stuff. Let go of science behind illusions. And illusions are nothing but like unperceivable realities, which other people cannot perceive. So it's just basically unperceivable realities. You just have to start understanding how to get there. And it's a step-by-step process. One of the steps is truly to start finding the uniqueness within yourself that makes you like feel like a magician. And then start exploring that ability, start collecting data points behind it. Start understanding how you can hone it, how you can truly master that skill. And once you start doing that, and start looking for those answers within, don't go outwards seeking those answers, because if you truly are a magician, then you first have to truly believe in your own speciality. Only then you can go outwards to ask other people those questions. And because once you start understanding your speciality, then you would start understanding what to look for, what answers to, what questions to ask, and what answers to look for, and where to look for. But until you even get to that stage where you haven't even understand what makes you unique, you would not even be asking the right questions. And getting to this Queen of Wands phase where you literally have that magical wand in your hand, where you're mastering your own inner strength to create everything out of thin air. Getting to that stage requires a lot of work, practice. So now, if the idea of being in a secure luxury is truly important, you might not be able to make this jump, because this jump might require you to go through like some lean phase. Get to that inner survival instinct. And that inner survival instinct comes in when you go towards the edge, when you literally have like everything within yourself invested into becoming this magical magician and like getting to this magical place. Until everything is invested in it, you will not be able to float in and make the right decisions that you need to with your right survival instincts. So first, make that decision within yourself. Would you want to jump? If you don't want to jump, ask yourself why. If the reason behind is that your current logic and you cannot perceive the newness of the new world, that's too uncertain for you, sure. And if staying in the luxurious past, like self-luxurious past, is what you truly want, and the self-luxurious past might not have been giving you contentment, that should be taken into account. That's why you're not right now this floating person. Right? That's why you cannot moonwalk. So let go of that secure luxury. Let's take this learning curve. Let's move towards this new direction. First, decide what you would like to do. How do you start doing that? Start writing down what's stopping you, what's keeping you back. And also start writing down, if you believe in the new, if you start understanding the perception, if you get over there, what it would look like. It's like, it might even sound like when you're writing it as a dream. Even if it's a dream, just write it down. Maybe Santa finds it. I'm not joking about like, okay, yeah, so if you didn't know Santa's not real, but yeah, if hypothetical Santa finds it, they would be elves behind it who would try to make it reality. Those elves, think about it, they're working in your mind. They are trying to tell you what to do in the right moments. And you are your own Santa. So write those dreams down and then let them go. Don't focus on it. Don't create expectation behind it. And they will, your inner elves will make you find the right opportunity. Will make you find the right abilities within yourself to start showcasing. And truly you will find the magician within yourself to take to this Narnia. And as I said, like 3 of chalices, community card, it's like help will always be there when you truly are seeking for it, especially in a magical place. So keep your eyes open. Don't push away help. Keep your eyes open to that. Virgo. I hope you can make this jump. You can get to this magical place. If something's stopping you, start writing about it, start thinking about it, what's blocking it, what's not making you believe in a new perspective of an amazing, abundant future. In a Narnia like environment where everything comes into reality from thin air, it's just the world is truly abundant and magical. Let's focus on what's stopping you to get there. Let's start thinking about that. Then start focusing on the skills that make you feel you're special, you're unique. Start understanding how to hone that skill, how to make that sharp. Start understanding how you would collect data points behind it, how to assess its growth. Once you start understanding how to assess its growth, then you would keep improving it, then start understanding how to showcase it outside, how to put that into reality and create gold out of thin air for yourself. Believe me, it's possible once you start believing that help is always available to you. What's keeping you in the past is not being able to believe in the magic. Virgo, I hope this reading connected with you, and if it did, there is an extended to it. In the extended, I'll further look at how to balance yourself while moving towards a mindset of believing in magic, how to find groundedness when you are dreaming, messages from the oracle, and if you make the transition, timing behind the next opportunity that would come towards you. All of that, next opportunity and help that would come towards you. All of that is in the extended. Link for that is below in the description box. Virgo, I hope you liked the reading, and if you did, please do like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for joining me, and have an amazing week.